Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. The last video we did, it wasn't a review, it was another behind the scenes exclusive of how we take our pictures on a daily basis or on a weekly basis for the daily content of Instagram. If you liked it, let me know in the comment section. I liked filming that one. I liked filming the one that we did also, a day in the life of Lux Collective as well. It's just something a little bit different, and I think it's just good to do something a little bit different and to show you guys what we get up to on a daily basis here at Lux Collective. What we're going to be doing in this video is reviewing the most expensive pair of shoes that we've ever had in. So I know our last review was also a Gucci trainer. It was the Gucci Right-On Supreme shoes. This is another Gucci trainer and it's the Gucci Flash Check sneaker. And firstly, looking at it, it looks insane. I've never ever seen a pair of shoes with jewels wrapped all the way around them. I don't think I've ever seen a pair of shoes with jewels on them anywhere. They retail at $1,080, so £1,080. So that means they are the most expensive shoes that we've ever had in. They are absolutely insane, and I am not sure that £1,080 justifies this shoe. I don't think £1,080 justifies any shoe. I mean, I know the Chanel sneakers, they are very expensive. When they retail, they're about $680, but they're really hard to get hold of retail, and people sell them upwards of £1,000. And I've said before, I don't think paying over £1,000 for a shoe is worth it. And looking at these for a shoe that is actually retailing over £1,000, I still don't think they're worth it. But let's get into the review of it. And firstly, I want to mention the jewels. So these jewels are on this particular shoe are like a cleary glassy colour with gold hardware around the edge of it. But they are, which is a nice thing, removable. So if you're feeling jazzy, if you're feeling sparkly on that day, you can keep your jewels on. If not, you can easily remove them just by popping them off like that. And that's what they look like without the jewels. So you've got them with the jewels and without the jewels. Talking about the actual upper of the shoe, it looks like a walking shoe. Like, do you know when you have a big heavy boot on and they have these metal eyelets just so your laces are steady and they don't come out or they don't rip or anything? This is what these have. They have loads of different materials and loads of different layers. They have mesh, which goes up on the tongue and all the way around the ankle. They have a tiny bit of leather around the front of the toe, and then around the front of the leather on the toe they have this rubber, and then they have leather on the side, around the lacet and around the heel as well. I don't really know how to explain this shoe to you because it's nothing like I've ever seen before. It's a chunky shoe, yeah. So like Alexander McQueen's, like your Balenciagas, it's keeping up with the chunky shoe trend. But it's not really a chunky sole like those shoes are. It's just an oversized shoe in every department on it. There are a few things I do like about the shoe, and I know I'm kind of like ripping into it a bit, but there are some things that I do like. You've got this big Gucci font on the tongue in like a Sega font, and it just looks really retro to me, and I do like that feel about the shoe. It's got this kind of chunky, really stable, really comfortable sole, and if you flip it onto the outer sole, it's got loads of these little layers that just means the shoe will be extra comfortable. It's extra padded inside. You've got this thing at the back, this little hoop which says Gucci Team, which again, I kind of like. I do like little details on the shoe like that. But the overall look, the overall style of the shoe, it's just not something that is appealing to me. When you are wearing these, you will feel like you're doing a workout for your legs. They are the heaviest shoes I've ever held. I told you how heavy the Triple S are. They're 3 pounds in weight. These, I would say, are about 4 or 5. They are ridiculously heavy. And that is kind of a put off for me for designer shoes. The fact they're so heavy, because I don't want a heavy shoe. To be fair, it does indicate that this shoe is really well made, but it doesn't need to be £5 to show us that you've made a shoe well. Size, fit and comfort of the shoe, just like most designer shoes, I'd recommend downsizing, so a 5 fits more like a 6. Comfort, as I've explained, they're really comfortable. They've got this really thick, chunky midsole, which makes it extra comfortable for when you're walking, and the comfort around the heel area with all this padding will mean your foot is nice and snug in this inside. So the Gucci Flash Check trainer Whether you love it or hate it, and I'm really not sure which side of the fence I'm on, we've got to discuss it just because of how weird, how strange, how unique, how different it is to all the other shoes on the market. Not only this, but the retail price point at £1,080. Let me know in the comment section if you would wear this shoe. Let me know if you think £1,080 is a ridiculous price for it. Let me know if you wouldn't spend £1,080 on this, what would you spend £1,080 on? Remember to hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, remember to hit the like button as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.